Welcome to Drink a Bottle on Som TV. I'm Brooke Williamson, and this is Shirley Chung. Here we go.
Are you popping a bottle?
I'm gonna pop a bottle. How do you feel about that?
Is a whole glass? No, sorry, a whole bottle that we have to finish?
We don't have to, but you might be a lot more fun if we do.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Don't pop it in my face,
Want me to
please.
do this? What is this? Baresh and Fee?
Champagne.
We've got some champagne. It's a Brut Reserve from the appellation of Champagne. That'll work. I hear it's really good stuff.
I don't know, it's so early in bubbles. You ready?
Are you whining about bubbles?
No, I'm not whining about bubbles. I'm just like slightly worried about after bubbles and what happens.
Oh no, this is gonna be good.
You be able to handle me or not?
This is gonna be good. You can keep that.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look how pretty that is. Ooh, it's a
Look at all the tender bubbles building up.
tender bubbles.
Yes.
There we go. You can at least finish that, right?
Yes. Maybe.
We are at altitude.
Correct.
Yes.
So normally I'm at 1.5 glass. So with altitude, I'm probably like a quarter glass.
Yeah, I've seen you after a full glass. That's fun.
I don't know, my face will be too flushy. Okay.
Slushy, cheers.
Cheers! I love morning drinking. So,
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is fun. Do you remember the first time we met?
Yeah, Top Chef Duel.
Top Chef duels.
Yes, Top Chef Duels. We met over the dancing water fountain and beat chocolate towers.
What do you mean dancing water fountain?
Because the first course I made was the lobster dish that's like a dancing water fountain.
Oh,
Remember?
okay.
And then your final dish was, all I remember is like we have to reach that minimum
We
height.
had to make like a
like 9-inch
specific...
or 12-inch, something like ridiculous.
Yeah,
12-inch?
there was a height requirement.
Yes, for dessert. So you made this beet chocolate tower. I hate beets, but anyway, it was not too bad.
Thanks.
You're welcome, but I did brought my pastry chef, so I
Thanks.
cheated a
Yeah,
little
I
bit.
didn't bring a pastry chef, and I spent a lot of time on that beaten chocolate layered thing. And then you beat me.
But you won all the money, so this is like very natural between us. Like,
What do you mean I won all the money?
Because you beat me in all the quick fires.
Because the first 2 rounds were worth money. The third round was worth the advance into the competition. And
So
then,
you won all the money, and then
that's
I
true.
won 2 events. So I beat you in elimination challenge, but unfortunately, I didn't really advance after that. So
Yeah.
whatever.
So then
You
we
were the
went
true winner
from
again.
there to Top Chef season 14. Why are you rolling your eyes?
I love you.
Brooke, you are Top Chef.
It was fun.
It was super fun, and then we're like bunk
We
bed.
spent so much time together.
So much. We slept in the same bed.
Well, to explain that, we slept in a bunk bed. So, yes, technically it was the same bed.
It was fun though. It was the best bedroom in the house in Charleston for sure.
Yeah, I know that you slept. I didn't get a lot of sleep because Shirley talks in her sleep, just in case you
Only
don't know
when
that.
I'm like stressed.
Yeah, but it's
What did I
not in
say about?
English either, so I don't
that's
really,
true.
yeah, I don't really know what you were talking about ever. And it was like aggressive sleep talking. It was like,
I only remember in the middle of the night when I woke up to go to the restroom. I think I accidentally stepped on your pillow one time.
it's probably my face, but whatever.
It was good times.
It was good times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost too good.
That
Like
was a long time ago.
not that long.
Feels like a long
6
time
years?
ago. Was it only 6 years
It's
ago?
exactly. It does feel like a lifetime ago.
What season were you first on?
11.
Stephanie, please pack your knives and go.
You were 10.
I was 10, you were
And then we
11.
did duel, and then we were 14.
Okay. It's a lot of Top Chef. How many collective challenges do you think you've done?
I have no idea. Why do you make me count right now? Even though my math is really good, but I'm like, have a glass in already. Actually, one sip of this bubbly, I'm feeling it on my face.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Okay. Oh, delicious.
It's really good.
Oh, wow, delicious.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was delicious.
How many times have you been to Aspen Food and Wine?
This is my first time.
This is your first time here?
Representing myself. I was
Seriously?
sous chef before a long time ago, so I never got
But you've been here.
I never get to enjoy this party, the dancing, the this
Yeah.
and that. Like I was in a house and cooking, slay away for Jose Andres because he wants to throw this big party in his house.
Yeah.
So I was the one that
It could be
cooking
a
shrimp.
worse party to be catering.
Well, that's true, but everybody's having fun. I'm just like
Yeah.
cooking shrimp. I couldn't keep up with the shrimp, so that's all.
So this time you're here for you. Did you do a demo
Yes.
already? What'd you make?
First day, I did like flavors around the world with Michelle Bernstein. I did a version of my tea smoked duck with fresh smoked plum sauce. And then we collaborate on the dessert course that I did my mochi donut puff. And she did a orange.
Mochi donuts sound really good right now.
It is really good.
You should have brought some for this.
I think they still have some more balls in the...
Mochi balls?
Mochi balls in the hotel, so maybe perhaps after this. But the best part was Michelle's, the best espresso martini I ever tasted in my life. It was like so complex, has like 12 different ingredients on it, and then rimmed with cayenne pepper. Oh, so good. It's
You
delicious.
definitely don't lack in expressiveness. It's pretty
Well,
great.
you're the
No, I
one
love
that fed me bubbles, I'm telling you.
It like does the opposite for me. I'm like,
Really? You like, calm down?
I just feel like I'm a better version of myself. I will say though, the dancing up here has been pretty great.
I didn't do that much.
You haven't
of
done any dancing?
Because you didn't invite me to dance. That's why.
Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna get deep here, huh?
Well, today our goal is not to get deep, right?
No, I think we should stay really superficial here.
Okay,
I actually feel like our cooking styles are very similar.
that's what I was about to say. Even though I use Chinese flavors, and then you're like super California, but I'm like Chinese California. I think when we build a dish, like our thinking process is
Very similar.
Very similar.
Yeah.
I do have to say, like when we sleep in the same bed together, I had like
Again, bunk beds, but yeah.
a lot of good times, like just like picking each other's brain and talking about challenges and what we should have done, what we didn't done. Like I feel like the whole entire experience is a lot of growth
Oh yeah,
when it comes to cooking.
for sure. Especially when you're that focused.
I really wish that I beat you at the end, but it's all good. But it's okay. So for people don't know, we have a deal, like a side deal. If she won, I will go to every single her restaurant, and she would never drop a bill. So
That's why I closed 3 restaurants.
And you only kept the one that's far away from me.
Yeah,
Got
it's
it.
like-
I got it. Oh, that's the strategy.
Which one is farthest away from Shirley? Never come visit. I forgot about that deal. Did I charge you? No, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, the other times Nick didn't charge me, so it wasn't you. It was Nick. Nick came out. Nick is the husband.
Nick has a much better memory than I do.
I just reminded you, so you should be fresh for
Understood.
another
That's
6
why
years.
we're here today.
Yes.
To be reminded that Shirley Chung never gets a bill at my restaurant.
Any restaurant.
Wow. If you have the night off, do you go out?
No.
No.
I like stay home order delivery, even
Yeah.
though I feel like the third-party delivery is the devil, but I use them
We're
like...
not here to talk about
I'm sorry,
third-party
but I use them
delivery.
like 3 to 4 times a week. It's like embarrassing.
You order out that often?
I don't want to cook. Like my house is stocked with like top ramen, no joke.
Yeah.
And fresh
I just feel
vegetables
like-
and eggs. That's all I have.
As a mom with a
Oh, yeah,
a
you're,
child,
like,
I feel a
mandatory.
responsibility to
You have
like,
to feed.
not order out every day. Also, my kid really only wants to order like fancy sushi. So if we order out, it ends up being like
be really
hundreds
brave.
of dollars.
Good for husband.
Yeah, it's great. We went to dinner the other night to celebrate his graduation. We went to the Lobster. 8th grade graduation.
Oh my God.
And we went to the Lobster because he wanted lobster.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, you order whatever you want. This is
Oh.
a celebration. He orders the traditional caviar setup,
Oh, wow.
shrimp cocktail, and a grilled lobster. And then like a molten chocolate cake. Oh no, he didn't. He got the sticky toffee pudding.
Started with caviar. Like, oh, I'm like,
He,
how old?
the kid,
12,
like,
10?
14.
Oh my
The
God,
kid
already?
will order caviar the moment he sees it anywhere. Like I would be in trouble here in Aspen right now. Actually, no, because a lot of the caviar up here is free right now.
But I still always remember husband's comment during Coachella. What did he say? I think Shirley's dumplings is my favorite other than xiaolongbao, like the soup dumpling.
Oh, he loves a soup
Or
dumpling,
he
yeah.
said something. Anyways, this
Did
is
he
something
actually
like that.
say shallow
Yeah.
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 Kid's weird.
I mean, like chef's kid. He grew up in the kitchen.
Very much so, yeah. But he also loves dumplings. Might be his like next to fancy lobster.
I don't know. I
caviar.
just feel like I don't
Dumplings
see
are his
cousin
favorite food.
enough in Miss Chi. Like, only saw him like boba tea or something.
We'll come next week.
Okay. You get
I'm
a
gonna
bill
order
though.
all the
I'm just
dumplings.
kidding.
All the dumplings.
Okay,
and
you
I'm
get-
gonna pay for them.
You get, maybe I'll give you a 50% off employee discount.
Employee discount?
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Okay, cool.
I'm not gonna help cook them though.
No, I'll just give you frozen ones. So you can just take
So I
home
have to
and
cook them
yourself.
myself? I don't want frozen dumplings.
Yeah, you do. Because
No, I
then,
really
like,
do.
late night, and then husband craves a dumpling, you're like, I have some in the freezer.
That's true.
Yeah.
I made some wonton soup the other day.
I saw.
Did you?
Yeah,
What'd you
I saw
think?
it.
So I
Fancy.
was craving egg drop soup.
Uh-huh.
But also, like, we all weren't feeling great. And I was like, you know what, wonton soup is really the way to go here. So I kind of combined them, and I made shrimp and pork wontons and
Nice.
put them in the egg drop soup, and it was delicious. Hudson actually said it was one of the best meals I've ever made.
Wow. so
Really,
you just
really
need to make
good.
like Chinese, Asian dumplings. Okay.
I'm
And
not a bad dumpling maker.
remember Brookie Wookie?
I'm sorry?
Brookie Wookie, I think that was your dumpling. Was like the kabocha squash. When we did the
Oh, you made a dumpling.
no shrimp and kabocha squash dumpling.
Yeah, what was that for?
It was for like my music center pop up for Abernathy opening.
Oh,
And then you and Casey and the
you
three of
called
us.
it the Brookie Wookie.
Yes.
Let's not do that again.
The Brookie. But you agreed to it.
I know, I don't know why.
We're so good amount.
I think we should change the topic.
Okay. Why?
I think we've exhausted the Brookie Wookie.
I miss everybody's faces. I'm so happy like this time I got to see so many people.
Yeah, it's really fun to be back in person, I will say. Doing events, I think, like, makes all the hard work at home worth it.
With it. Yeah.
Like weekends like this where you connect with people who work just as hard as you do, and you get to like drink good champagne and be normal people.
Exactly. And then actually get to talk about our life and exchange it. Because like normally we're so busy, and then sometimes even though it's just text messages and stuff, you're very informative. Like a lot of questions. I
I
was
am?
like, yeah.
Really?
I mean, but then I don't know about before about like policies and things. And when I first opened my restaurant, about like even just like pulling permits and all those sort of things, it was really helpful. So
The
thank you.
not fun stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Opening a restaurant is hard.
It's hard. And I
It's
can't
hard.
believe, I mean, like, we still own our restaurant. No, that's another thing. Okay, the similarities also, you run your restaurant with your husband, pretty much with no investor. Right? We're the same way. We're a husband and wife team.
Yeah, we're the like insane people who invest our own money and borrow from banks instead of using other people's money
Yep.
who you can, you know, potentially lose with no ramification.
Well, I really felt is because we get to make our own decisions. So
Yeah.
like the past few years, and then we just tough it out. And
I
then
also think there's
now
a
we're here.
sense of like the need to succeed when you're risking everything in your life. There's no option but to succeed, and I think that adds
another fire.
another dimension
Yes.
that like
just
is
pushing
important.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't. I couldn't.
there's no option to fail.
There's no. And then now we're doing better than pre-pandemic, so I'm really happy.
Oh, good! Congrats!
Yay.
That's awesome. Yeah, I will say that closing 3 restaurants was a definite weight off my shoulders. As hard as that was, it was like.
You're probably actually making more money now. I'm just saying, right? There's a possibility.
I mean, I don't know anybody who's actually making money right now, but it's just a lot less stress.
Yeah, it was mental and everything else.
Yeah.
It's a little, now it's getting a little bit heavy. Okay, let's come pick it back up.
Okay.
Talking about, I know, puppies and what's your favorite stuffed animal? I'm just kidding.
Wow. How many languages do you speak, Shirley?
English is my 5th language. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you though?
I speak, well, Chinese fluently, but I speak 2 dialects, so Mandarin and Cantonese.
And they're very different from each other?
Yes, very different from each other. And then, but then I feel like I speak a lot of kitchen lingo. I can probably go to Italy to order everything from a menu and then count to 10. That's enough.
In Italian or Spanish?
It's very similar because they're all based in Latin.
Yeah.
And then same thing was going to Mexico, and same thing going to Korea and Japan because I can read the kanji and stuff like that. So that's why I consider English is my 5th language.
Yeah, I struggle going to the east side of Los Angeles.
We both are from Los Angeles.
Are you from Los Angeles?
Okay, can I say that?
This could be a long story.
Yes, it is, 100%.
Guys.
Right? It involved 5 generations of Chinese American. So technically, yes, because all my ancestors, like, we're one of the first generation of Chinese American migrated to America.
But you were born
in Beijing, China.
in Beijing.
But like my grandfather, great-grandfather, so it's always like circular migration. So technically, like Los Angeles was also my hometown.
Okay.
From my great-grandfather
Oh, really?
generation, 5 generations.
Interesting. Okay.
Of,
I love that.
yeah. So both restaurants on the west side.
Uh-huh.
I love your Playa Provision because I will never get a bill.
Oh my God.
It's also beautiful
There
beach.
are other reasons to like Playa Provision.
Oh, it's oceanfront property.
Yeah.
You can run a bike that I will never run.
Have you been to the whiskey bar?
Yeah,
You have?
plenty. I don't remember much because, one drink wonder here, so probably got drunk. I remember the photo booth that never works, but it's really great photo
No, we
booth.
got a new one.
Woohoo, black and white still?
It has that option, yes, but it's digital
fancy.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
fancy now.
So
So
we
it
have-
doesn't eat our $5 anymore?
No, it eats the $5, but it actually gives you a photo now.
Good job. Yay.
So Playa Provisions is a 4-in-1 concept. We have a cafe called King Beach, the seafood restaurant called Dockside, the whiskey bar is called Grain, and then the ice cream shop is called Small Batch.
Oh yeah, small batch. So I remember when I first opened Miss Chi in Culver City, because we're kind of close, but how far? I feel like we're close.
I mean, yes, we're close.
So I used to buy small batch ice cream to serve in Miss Chi because I'm not capable.
What flavors did we do for you?
Taro and black sesame.
Yeah.
Yeah, special flavors.
Fun.
Thank you so much. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
good. Now it's just too far away to pick up. Jimmy's lazy now. So we serve mochi donuts.
I mean, the mochi donuts are delicious.
They're good. It's even better
so
now.
good. What flavors do you have?
So at Miss Chi, we have black sesame and matcha. Black sesame sugar and matcha, those are like the 2 original flavors. Strawberry,
Oh, I want a strawberry one.
oh, so good. We use like fresh blended strawberry puree. White peach is the newest flavor. We have blueberries, and we have like a churro, so cinnamon sugar with glaze. What else? A lemon sugar.
Do you have a soup dumpling?
I don't,
No.
because it's different. Soup dumpling is more a southern Chinese cuisine.
Okay.
Where I come from is more like the pasticker, the half moon shape, the more hearty, those kind of dumplings are northern dumplings, and that's what I'm folding since
Do
I
you
was
still
6.
have the cheeseburger dumpling?
100%. It's like literally still the best
Okay,
seller.
explain the cheeseburger dumpling for anybody who doesn't understand where this came from.
So I won multiple Top Chef challenges.
Oh my God.
Elimination and long challenges. So one of them super special. It was like almost towards the finale. It was Dominic and So judging to be creative, which the title is like, what? Like you tell the chefs to be creative. That's just not.
Yeah, I didn't excel in that challenge.
So it was a brunch challenge. But then the way they worded, they were like, it's a lunch and breakfast challenge. You need to create a dish, combine those 2.
For like 100 people.
Yeah, only 90 minutes.
Yeah, it was insane.
We're looking for you to make your own mashup dishes that fuse both breakfast and lunch together.
So I don't know why, but I decided to make dumplings.
Shirley, what are you making?
Making some dim sum.
Nice.
So dim sum is kind of breakfast and lunch item for Chinese culture. So I'm doing my twist of dim sum that's very American flavor. The pasticker is something that I've been doing since I was 4 or 5 under my mom's guidance. And then adding sort of an all-American cheeseburger into the filling, I think is pretty whimsical. So I made a cheeseburger pasticker. Yeah, cheeseburger pasticker, so
Like
inside
crispy cheese.
crispy cheese. Inside is filled with really nice ground meat and then cheddar cheese. And then I made a really good bacon tomato
Bacon jam, yeah.
Sure, the dish is as advertised. It's dim sum and a hamburger all combined. Instead of giving us ketchup, you gave us a tomato relish. That was kind of really nice. And so, yeah, it all ties in nicely.
So that was the,
That made it onto your menu.
yes, that was the winning dish. And then it's been on my menu when I opened Miss Chi 4 years ago, ever since. And then it's been the best seller because it's like screaming California
Yeah.
and Chinese.
Yeah, it's like the ultimate comfort food rolled up into a dumpling.
Yep.
Yeah, which is also the ultimate comfort food.
And also, people also call this is like the introduction to dumpling for people that's not familiar with dumpling.
Who's not familiar with dumplings?
It's a lot Midwest, come on.
Oh, that's so sad.
That's like not only is the best-selling dumpling in my restaurant, but it's also because I sell dumplings on GoBelly to ship nationwide. So it's also literally the best seller
She ships dumplings on Gold
nationwide. I have 8 items. I have a miniature restaurant. So if you wanted to try my food and you live in the United States, you can get it anywhere, even Hawaii.
As you bat your eyes.
Yes, of course.
All right, so I guess we should participate in this festival and
Sounds good.
get to a demo.
Okay, one
All
more sip.
Thanks for hanging out with some champagne.
Here.
Okay.